Children of the night, what music they make. Stick around. Hello there, YouTube, you lovely people. So, today I am doing a horror tag video. This is Sean Erschen's Universal Monsters and Horror tag. There are 10 questions, and I was tagged by the man himself, Sean Erschen. So, let's have some fun. Okay, so question number 1: if you were the Invisible Man or woman, how would you use your powers? I don't know. I might use it to listen in on things, or scare some people that deserve to be creeped out and stuff. Yeah, basically just spook people out and play jokes and stuff. So that's question 1. Question 2: who is your favourite Universal monster? Now, as much as I love werewolves, I gotta give this one to Frankenstein's Monster. I mean, Boris Karloff. I mean, the makeup and that was amazing for its time, and Boris Karloff, he would sit for hours getting all the makeup on. Not only that, he would sit for 36 hours a day in the hot Los Angeles sun, in all that makeup, and that was total commitment right there. I mean, back then the actor didn't really get a say in how their schedule works or out. They either did it and get paid, or not do it and not get paid at all. So yeah, Frankenstein's Monster is my answer to that one. Question 2: if Lawrence Talbot, aka the Wolfman, asked you to watch over him with a silver bullet, if he changed, would you do it? Well, if he wanted me to kill him so he can be free from the curse, I probably would. If he wanted me to, I'd end it quick for him. But if he wanted me to keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't break out of his cage and his restraints so he can't hurt people, then yeah, I would do that. I'd keep him restrained and that every month when he turns. But yeah, so basically, if necessary. Question 4: who would win in a fight, Dracula or Frankenstein's Monster? Does it really need saying? Frankenstein's Monster, piece of piss. Yeah, I mean, Dracula could turn into a bat or mist, but when it comes to daylight, he could burn. Frankenstein's Monster, he's massive and strong, he'll shit on him. Okay, question 5. Do you think if Norman Bates existed, could he be rehabilitated through therapy? Well, in the films, he does turn over a new leaf in the sequels and that. Like Psycho 2 and 3, he tries to turn over a new leaf. In Psycho 4, he kind of does, but he's tempted to go back to his old ways. I don't think so. Not fully. Even if they do regain some sanity, I don't think they'll ever be able to be free again. Like Ed Gein, because that's who Norman's based on. The relationship between his mother and that is based on the relationship Ed Gein had on his mother, and he basically spent the rest of his life in a mental hospital. So my answer to that, no, but maybe he could learn to socialise and talk with others again, but not be fully free or rehabilitated. Question 6. What is your favourite Universal horror film? Frankenstein, 1931. I mean, Dracula's okay and the Wolfman, but the Wolfman's a slow burner, and Dracula, the middle act's a little boring and slow, but Frankenstein, I can watch that and just be entertained throughout. So that's question 6. So, turning the page now, because I wrote all these down. If Jaws was released today, would it still have the same effects? Probably not. I mean, 1975, Jaws got made. From a distance, it were real sharks, but from the close-up, it was a dummy. It was the animatronic shark, Bruce. But, you know, today we're in the digital age, everything's CGI. I think if if Jaws was made today, the CGI work would be CGI'd, and it probably looked good too, like in the Shallows with the shark, how good CGI'd that was. So, yeah, I think the effects would not be the same. Question 8. What is the best version of The Mummy? The Boris Karloff version, 1932, the Brendan Fraser version, 1999, or the Tom Cruise version from 2017? As much as I love Boris Karloff, I have to say, when it comes to that, I'd say 1999 with Brendan Fraser is better. There's just more effects and more adventure in it and stuff, and that was probably the first ever Universal horror film I saw as a kid. I mean, like, my first one was Scream, but the first Universal one, it was the 1999 Mummy. Okay, question 9. What is the most underrated Universal horror film? I would say Creature from the Black Lagoon, because not a lot of people talk about that. I mean, yeah, it's considered a classic and that, but I don't see many people discussing it or many reviews on it, so I would say Creature from the Black Lagoon, 1954. If they remade that, they could get Andy Serkis motion capturing the Gill Man. Okay, so final question. Who is the better Dracula, Bela Lugosi or Christopher Lee? Again, piece of piss. It's got to be Bela Lugosi. He gave us Dracula, and that's how everyone portrays him, and that, you know, with that Transylvanian accent and the aristocratic look and the sinisterness. You know, that's what people, you know, even years after he was gone, when Hammer House of Horror did Dracula films, you know, they did it with that kind of inspiration, and in many different takes after, like in Scooby-Doo or other cartoons and, you know, horror stuff and different takes of Dracula. It was always, you know, surrounded by the looks of Bela Lugosi, I would say. So Bela Lugosi is the best Dracula to me. So those are all 10 questions. So yes, now I need to tag some people, and I'm going to tag some people that I don't usually tag a lot. So people I'm tagging, I'm going to tag Horror Addicts. I'm going to tag Dice Rolling, Carnage Candy, Queenie Todd, and you know what? I'm going to also tag, I'm also going to tag Bronco Juggalo, because he, you know, does a lot of responses, and that's some of the tags I do. So, you know, Horror Addicts, Dice, Lizzie, and Queenie, and Bronco, tag, you guys are it. So that has been my Universal Monsters and Horror tag. Also, if you're watching this, feel free to do the tag by all means. So yeah, this has been my response to Sean Erschen's horror tag, Universal Monsters and Horror. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. My Facebook group, The Random Horror Madhouse, my Twitter, my Instagram are all linked down below in the description. So be sure to do all that, and until next time, don't have nightmares.